I just recently had somebody asking me about the Leinenkugel's tap handles, and it was actually excellent timing. So I did feature a couple of the older Leinenkugel's tap handles, but I also just recently got in one of the newer Leinenkugel's tap handles. I actually got a few taps from another collector, and so I'll be going through and featuring a few of those ones. And this particular one is the small, newer version of the Leinenkugels. This one is the Summer Shandy, and you see that you still have that canoe style design there on the bottom. But one of the things that's notable is with their previous ones, this section was kind of like uh, removed or not present. So here you actually have a whole element here, whereas before is a little bit more like a canoe where that material wasn't there. And honestly, I kind of like this design a little bit better because it just feels a little bit sturdy, but for aesthetics, so if you were going to display it, then the other one might be a little bit of a better one to go for. And then with this one, it actually has a notable different base here. So you'll see there, this is actually significantly different from the standard way that you have like an insert or a ferrule down here on the bottom. So this is something that I would consider to be an insert because most of it is actually going into the material. However, it's also protruding a little bit, which is actually a kind of nice little touch there as far as the aesthetics of it go. And then up top here, you see that this says Summer Shandy, and this is actually, you'll see right here, this is actually a topper. So this is removable. And that's one of those things where with a lot of the newer designs and some of the older tap handles, you will see that they'll do toppers. With Leinenkugels in the past, a lot of times they wouldn't have a topper. So with a number of their older tap handles, it would actually be an integrated portion of the tap. So it's very much worth noting that this is actually a topper that you have here for the Summer Shandy on the Leinenkugels. But really fun little tap, great size as well, fairly usable for different items.